In chains of gold, you're released. A pretty smile, a silent song. Is this where we all belong? Bow your head, they whisper low. But how far down does freedom go? Why so
Let's talk about one of the most famous wives out there. Mrs. Claus. Is she a submissive wife or a trad wife? This is what we will uncover. But we won't uncover all of the other mysteries surrounding Santa Claus. So, if young ears are listening, don't worry, it should be fine.
If there's some kid listening right now,
We won't spoil
we
anything.
won't spoil it.
No. I mean,
so-
this is not about that.
Kids can listen to our podcast.
Yeah, it's about relationships. It's about what you want to be when you grow up.
Yeah, no, I love this.
I'm Marian Delacroix, also known infamously all over the internet as Piper Blush, and I wrote the book Why Submissive Women Are Happier. And I've been living happily with my master, which is the co-host of this podcast, since 11 years ago. Oh yeah, it's been that long. And you are listening to the Happy Submissive podcast. This is an extension of the book and more of our life and lifestyle, which is mostly extraordinary and on some other parts ordinary. So I invite you to definitely follow, subscribe, join, and don't forget to listen to us wherever you listen to your podcasts.
They say kneel down and you'll find peace. In chains of gold, you're released. A pretty smile, a silent song. Is this where we all belong? Bow your head, they whisper low. But how far down?
Master, we like to talk about a little bit of what happened like during the week. This is a holiday special.
This is a holiday special. This is Merry Christmas. What did you bought me for Christmas?
Oh. That depends.
I'm going to receive it on the 31st. 31? 31st?
Yeah, the 31st of December.
31st.
You will
Okay, I'm gonna
receive your gift. You want me to reveal it right now or you want to wait?
I know what it is.
I know you know. We bought it together. It's kind of a gift for the both of us and our business.
Yeah, it's for the both of us. I have to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we reveal it? It's people's not going to be excited. Let's keep it for ourselves.
Yeah, okay. Nobody's going to be excited about this. All right. So what has been happening the past week? Well, we've been posting a lot more of our life together on social media. We're trying this new angle where we show more of our, people call it lifestyle, but I find it weird because I feel like lifestyle is associated to swingers right away, right?
Lifestyle is totally... Are you in the lifestyle? What do you mean?
What do you mean? I eat pineapple?
I eat pineapple.
Only
What?
reverse ones.
What? Are you in the lifestyle?
Yeah, so I feel like a lifestyle now has this new, this new meaning that means swingers, which we are not into, but our life has a certain style, a certain flair. We are a bit different than other couples. So we've been posting a little bit of that. One of the videos where we go and do a nap, because Master's a napper.
I am totally a napper. If you're a napper, leave a comment. Nap is super important. And you know what to say when people, oh, you're nap? Einstein used to nap all the time. You know?
That demolishes every other argument. This is a totally, okay, bam. So the thing is, well, we posted this video of us having a nap. So I go in the bed. And for those of you who don't know, we nap all dressed up. Because you're not going to bed, you're just napping. It's a power nap. So you're not going to get undressed and then go in bed and then do like you were actually sleeping the night. No. It's like a 30-minute, 1 hour, like nap. That's it. And I'm not a really good napper. This is not my thing in general. But that time, wanted to because I was tired. So go in the bed and Master puts the leash on my collar. And then, well, so that's the video to show like what we are and what we do, because I sleep with my leash every single night or every single nap. When I do go nap with Master. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. And, well, so far so good. It's been doing okay on social media, except for TikTok. They removed it.
They're so prude.
Yeah, community guideline.
Guideline.
They said it was like sexual themed and all of that, which I do not agree, because I was all dressed and it's a leash on a collar. I did say Master, I understand, but all the other social media, Instagram, Facebook, X, of course, X, let's not count them in there. And even YouTube, it's got 10,000 views in YouTube Reels.
People are fascinating with that.
Yes.
We got a lot of questions about it.
We got a lot of questions already?
No.
Oh.
When you say that to people.
Yes, we do. But that's the whole point, right, of having this podcast, is to interact with all of you who are there right here, right now. So we started sharing a bit more of that. Also, we went like on a date with another couple, and people already thought that like, oh, again, the pineapple. It shows everywhere.
Yeah.
It just appears. And you're like, well, why can't we just have friends as a couple? Like, why is going on a date with another couple considered like swinging? No, you just want friends as a couple. How do you call that? Is there like a vanilla name for that? It's just, or so how do you differentiate? Like, no, we're just going on a date with another couple to try to have friends that are couples. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Life
Nothing.
is the best. Yeah. For those of you who know Madness, you'll know this one. So that's what's been happening. And, well, the sales of the book on Amazon have been great.
It's going super great. I didn't expect that, but so far people buying paper.
Yeah, paperback is
Paperback
3
is the
out of
thing.
4. 3 out of 4 sales are the paperback book of Why Submissive Women Are Happier. If you're watching this on YouTube at Piper Blush, this is my YouTube channel, and we air the podcast live on YouTube, so you can watch it there with your eyes. And I have like a copy of the paperback book right here. This is the first edition. We have like the second one that's supposed to be ready soon, so we will see what happens there. So yeah, that's what happened this week. And then we were like, okay, we need to do a special holiday podcast.
We were supposed to do something else, but we decided because it's Christmas, let's tone it down.
Let's offer some people the things that they can listen in their car, in their shower, while they're preparing the turkey. And let's make it like evergreen content. Yeah, let's talk about Mrs. Claus. So if you have questions or comments about Mrs. Claus, or just about Master and I's relationship, or anything regarding this podcast, make sure that you write it. You can write to us on happysubmissive.com. It's free to join, and there's the circle where you can interact with everybody. Yes. Or just find the email address.
Everybody.
Super easy. All right. Let's put a little bit of music and let's come back to talk about this Mrs. Claus.
They say kneel down and you'll find peace. In chains of gold you're released. A pretty smile, a silent song. Is this where we all belong?
Okay, wonderful. Whee!
So far, pretty good. No comments. We're clear.
All right, the Mrs. Claus. Well, this is what
did you find about Mrs. Claus
Well, I think
this morning?
what
did you find?
I think that first we need to talk about Santa Claus, because like Mrs. Claus, we're not sure when she arrived, right? It's like I got some dates in here. I got some dates.
It's not like Jesus when it arrives with a virgin kind of thing. Is it the same thing? Like when this guy got married?
But that's the thing. That's what's confusing. With all of these things. Oh my God, my clock is just going crazy. It's crazy. Let me go back. Okay, wait a second. I need to do this.
Okay, I can continue talking about like Mrs. Claus. So when Mrs. Claus appeared in the lifetime of Coca-Cola, because Coca-Cola invented Santa Claus because the guy was green before.
Well, okay, so that's the interesting part, right? Is that there is some advertising to it. Complete. Okay, can we just stay on this page, please? Right. So let's talk about Santa. Also, who's Santa? Because then, like, the guy has to be born for him to find a wife, right? This is the whole point.
Yeah.
Okay, so Santa, he comes from many different like cultures and backgrounds, right? So there's the Santa that we all know from Coca-Cola, like this ho ho ho, super nice grandpa that's like a bit chubby, likes cookies and likes milk and is like super happy all the time and he loves children, like in a good way, and all these amazing things about Santa. But there's also weirder parts about Santa, like there's the Krampus, which is like the bad Santa.
What is that?
The Krampus. That's like the bad Santa. That's like Santa's mean alter. Well, it's not alter ego, but this is the Santa that gives you coal.
It's not the Grinch or something like that.
No, the Grinch is like, well, that'd be like, I guess, Jim Carrey.
Okay, so there's a bad Santa.
There's a bad Santa. That's the thing. There's kind of like, so there's a few stories. Some of them think that it's because they were like brothers.
Oh.
Yeah, like if you listen to the movie Red One, that's what happened
Like
in
God and the devil.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like there's like this good Santa and then this bad Krampus person. And so
How
one
do you call that?
Krampus.
Krampus.
Yeah, with a K.
Okay.
And so he took like the bad kids, like the naughty list. And so Santa took the good kids.
So
The good list.
So in the end up with all the chicks.
Oh yeah, totally. And he looks a bit like a minotaur.
Okay.
It's like a minotaur type of thing. So that's supposedly what happened. That's one of the like the versions of the Santa. If you guys know about it, don't forget to leave a comment. So that's one of the version of Santa. That one would be like, so brothers that are not twins, but kinda, and one takes care of the bad people, the bad kids, the other one are the good kids. And then, well, there's like Kris Kringle, which is, we're not sure what it is. I think it's like a mix between like Krampus and it came to America and we made it something completely different, right?
Remember in the Saturday Night Live sketch
Yeah.
when he said like Kris Kringle or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
I never catch it. Can you explain it more?
Well, I don't know much about Kris Kringle. I think that like what happened with Kris Kringle was it's a what's the guy like there's Saint Nicholas that comes from like Europe, and then there's also like some other guy. I had it in my notes, but my notes all demolished. Okay, I got it. So Kris Kringle, German. Okay, so it's Germanic. It comes from Christ child, brought gifts in Protestant regions. So it would be Kris Kringle. Yeah, so that became Kris Kringle here in Canada and the US. So we just like, we on a salopé le mot.
We messed it up.
We messed it up. Then, okay, there's the OG. The OG is said is Saint Nicholas, and that was a real person. That was not mythology. Or so, we think. It's just like Jesus, you never know. But the thing is, it says to be a bishop of Myra in Turkey in the 4th century. So that was like a saint, like an actual saint. And he's known for giving secret gifts, and especially dowries for poor girls. Dowries were the thing that like, you get married and you get a dowry,
Like
that
a
stuff.
journal?
No, like it's an amount of money you get. It's like a trust fund, but in the olden days.
My parent didn't give me that.
No. So you usually would get it when you get married or stuff like that. It has like some clauses.
We got married, never got anything.
No.
No gift, nothing.
No.
Nothing, not even a card.
Yeah, not even a card. That sucks. So he died on December 6th and St. Nicholas Day. Well, that's why.
Okay.
He wore a bishop robe, not a red suit. So this is a bit different.
It's another kind of,
And-
he liked children.
Maybe.
He liked children.
Well, he said
just like-
dowries that were for poor girls. And he had no wife. He was celibate because he was a bishop.
Okay.
So maybe he was gay. We don't know.
He was gay.
So-
all church people are gay.
So the OG of Santa Claus is Saint Nicholas. We're getting there, people. We're getting there.
That I kind of have this quiz. I could have
Guessed.
Yeah, guess it's Saint Nicholas. I've heard that somewhere.
So Saint Nicholas OG. Then, oh, wait a second.
Amazon.
Yeah, it's open. That's my Amazon. Cool. Now, Kris Kringle, that means Christ child. which is a bit weird. So that's like Jesus, right?
It's
Or Jesus
totally
did not have
Jesus.
kids. So this is confusing. This is very confusing. But it's German too, so maybe that's just why. And the Americans heard it and turned it into Kris Kringle. So I guess it sounds like that when you listen.
Because Kris Kringle sound more mean.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, sounds German. So we named Santa after baby Jesus. The irony. That's all. That's what it says about Kris Kringle. So Kris Kringle literally means child of Christ, Christ child, and then Kris Kringle would be exactly that, which doesn't make any sense because Santa's supposed to be different than Jesus. Not the same guy. Not the same guy.
I prefer Santa over Jesus anytime.
Anytime Santa. And then, well, okay, Coca-Cola. That's when a lot of people think that Santa was like really invented, or our most recent Santa Claus. And that would be that like Coca-Cola invented the red suit. So kind of like the one I'm wearing right now, but for bigger people.
But the thing is, when he invented the red suit, we had like black and white TV, no?
It was in 1931.
Black and white TV.
Yeah.
How come people know it was red?
Well, maybe in the ads.
Ads on
yeah,
the
in the
newspaper.
magazines. And like, yeah, the posters and things like that. Truth. Red suit existed before. Thomas Nast drawing, 1860s, 1880s. So I guess there was a few maybe like interpretations of Santa Claus. And these interpretations were of him in a red suit for some reason. Now, but okay, Coca-Cola kind of like took it over and made him like I think we all have the image of Coca-Cola as Santa Claus, right? Like he's not black.
Yeah, no, he's
Like-
not. He's totally white.
And his beard is like, it almost looks soft, which is weird because beards are not really soft, right? They're not like hair. They're like beard hair. But it is kind of, it feels like, oh, I think you could like touch it and it's soft in that way. And then like chubby, ho ho ho, happy all the time, has glasses, doesn't have glasses. We're not sure about that. Probably superhuman powers as well, but we'll get to that later. And then, okay, Krampus, that's what I was saying. Alpine folklore creature, half goat, half demon.
Half goat, half demon.
So it's like the
It's
Minotaur,
like
but different.
Like the Greek thing.
Yeah, it's like the Greek thing. Punishes naughty kids, while Saint Nicholas rewards good ones. So it's like, yeah, it's like a, yin and yang, God and the devil, and all these things,
I never understood that kind of bullshit about the being good and naughty, because you cannot just be good all the time. All
No.
kids are naughty.
Well, it's a bit like religion,
But
right?
It's like at Christmas we forgive everything. We still give, like, and you just say, like, you've been naughty, but you're still okay.
Well, I heard something. I don't remember who it was, but she would get a piece of coal in our stockings every Christmas, just one piece, to remind her that she had been bad. So that's what her parents would do. They would give them gifts to all the kids, but they would still give them all one piece of coal because they were all somewhat bad sometimes.
Then they get like pardon.
Yeah, they get forgiven.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't count. There's no naughty or
Well,
good
because how
list.
do you calculate, right? How many offenses do you need to do before you go on the naughty list? This is very arbitrary and like subjective.
Because for me, you don't need to do a lot before you get a spanking.
Yes. So, but there are rules. It's easy to follow. With Santa, you don't know what you have to do and not do. It's a bit like with the religion, Jesus Christ, God. Well, you have to be happy all the time. You have to be like not naughty all the time. You have to not have these thoughts. Like even if you can't control your thoughts, you cannot have them. Like this is crazy. You cannot. That's why the world's not going great. I mean, it's just because of that. Okay.
Just because of that.
Has to be. So he was a bad guy. The Krampus, he would like carry the kids to hell. This is like, you don't want to spend the night with that guy.
So
Unless you're really into like
so he was kind
sadomasochism.
of partnership with the devil.
Well, yeah, he was kind of the devil version of Santa. And then, okay, for the big reveal. When did Miss Claus appear?
Yes,
when
yes.
did the
Oh,
guy
yeah, that
get
was the
married?
subject.
And like, to who did she get married? I don't think
Is
Krampus.
she-
I think Krampus was probably a swinger.
And is she a submissive?
Well, yeah, or is she a tried wife? Like, what's the difference? And what is she? So when did Miss Claus show up? It is said that she first was mentioned in 1849. in a short story by James Rees, A Christmas Legend. Yeah, so that's when she appeared. I guess the guy was like, since the other one was celibate, the other one was from, like, that's like kind of like before Coca-Cola-ish. And so that's like 100 years before Coca-Cola in 1931. So it's like, maybe we need to give him a wife? Maybe he cannot be like this guy alone?
And we don't have pictures of her being sexy.
No.
She's already old, and
Yeah,
because if I was Santa, I would like pick up a, like, you know, Santa
She would be
baby.
younger. She'd be younger, fit.
She'll be fit. I would give her, like, you know, nice clothes. I'm Santa. She would like have sexy clothes. This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they're kind of like the grandma-grandpa couple, whereas Santa's supposed to have all these magical powers, supposed to be like all benevolent and all that, and his wife was just like, yeah, the same age as him, and you have no idea what happened. Why is she fat?
Why is she fat?
And they don't seem to have any kids, right? They have elves, so they're more like adopting. Maybe they like to adopt kids. That's their thing. Maybe he's sterile. We don't know. Maybe she's sterile. It's so confusing.
We don't know.
Okay, so there's also a popular poem that was published in 1889, Goody Santa Claus on a Sleigh Ride. That's also another one where Mrs. Claus was mentioned. Somebody says, thanks for the last podcast. I'm glad Master liked my comment about decisions. Oh, thank you to George Michael. I don't think it's the
You're
real George
welcome.
Michael, but...
You're welcome, George Michael.
And then, okay, so she ended up, that's the thing. So she could have been like this super cool girl, right? That learns how to like do stuff on the sleigh. She could have been the one throwing the gifts. She could have been like, you know, I'm gonna decorate the sleigh. She could have been like, oh, I'm gonna be the mechanic of the sleigh. I mean, she could have done all these awesome things, but no, she just stays home.
I think I'm gonna blame Norman Rockwell for that. You know, the painter.
Yeah, the American painter.
Yeah, I'm sure it's his fault.
Oh yeah, that Mrs. Claus stays at home and bakes,
And
cooks,
look like this.
and she looks like a really cute grandma. I mean, I would like her as my grandma, no worries. But still, it makes like not that much sense when you're with a demigod type of person. This is quite interesting. So she only exists, like, I never heard of a backstory for her. Like, where's she come from? Is she like normal human or is she magical? Like, okay, we've all seen the movies in the 1990s, 2000s, of like, you know, it was with that guy, and yeah, that guy, and he kind of becomes Santa. And just like that, but he has a wife, he has a kid, but they're kind of divorced, it's not going great, and he becomes Santa Claus. Just like that, So, I mean, where does Mrs. Claus fit? What's her backstory? Where does she come from? Did Santa just like, oh, you look nice, I'll pick you up?
Yeah.
Yeah, was she an elf before? Can she live to thousands of years too? Like Santa? Or what's her special power? Like
That's another thing I never understood. If he was from the 19-something.
Yeah.
You know, and we say like he's 2,000 years.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. It's just like the Bible. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, if you add it all up, it really doesn't.
Okay, no spoiler. Santa Claus exists. Sorry, kids that watching us.
Oh yeah, that's true. We said, yeah. So yeah, we invented like this kind of wife for Santa Claus. For them to be together, happy, married. Because I guess that was like the nuclear family of the 1940s in the United States of America. That was like what it was supposed to be. Not this like celibate man or touching kids. And not either like this crazy, super powerful type of demigod. So he needed maybe to just be pulled back to reality a little bit and look a bit more like, you know, grandpa, grandma in that style. Which I find very, very interesting. I'm a big fan of this version of Mrs. Claus. Oh, probably mean me. Well, yeah, this is cool, right? Because we can do whatever we want, unless like YouTube is being too crazy. But podcast is nice. We can talk more, have more liberties. All right. So if you've been listening for all this time, make sure that you definitely subscribe. Also, follow the podcast. Yes, the Happy Submissive podcast. There's a bell or a follow button wherever you're listening to this podcast right now, and that will make it possible for you to be notified every time we come up with a new podcast. Let's go to the music.
They say kneel down and you'll find peace. In chains of gold, you're released. A pretty smile, a silent song. Is this where we all belong? Bow your head, they whisper.
So real talk. Like, what's their relationship like? Since Miss Claus or Mrs. Claus is now part of Santa Claus's life. Like, how do they gender role? What do they do every single day? Because we know a lot about Santa. So what does Santa do? He works one night a year.
Yeah, he's a lazy bastard.
The rest, I guess, is kind of like, he's in his workshop and he's like overlooking stuff. He's like CEO style. He overlooks the elves. He overlooks like whatever's happening. I mean, he must train a little bit. He's probably training a lot, to be like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. New registration to Happy Submissive. Thank you very much for joining happysubmissive.com. Oh, yeah. So the thing is, Santa is really just working real hard for about like a day. It's kind of like 24 hours, right? So he has to give all the gifts throughout the 24 hours. Super easy science.
Super easy.
Yeah, do all the homes and all of that. Then, well, of course, that's the thing. Santa gets he gets all the glory, right? He's like the guy. So he gets the cookies, he gets the milk, he gets the songs, he gets all the lists. I mean, rarely are kids there and are said like, oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Claus, for not being a bitch and for letting Santa come tonight to deliver the gifts.
Yeah.
Well, what if she's mad and she's like, you're not going tonight?
That could happen. That
Maybe.
could happen. She could.
So
maybe she haven't read your book.
Probably not. But it's okay. She can Santa can make it appear. It is like Toy Factory.
I would prefer that he bought it on Amazon. He buys it on Amazon.
Maybe
I would prefer that, to be honest.
Probably Amazon and Santa are very related. Probably they got contracts together. So his name is all over everything. Is Santa Claus, right? We do everything for Santa Claus. So what does Miss Claus do all year? And even that
She's a
night.
tried wife and she doesn't know it. Like all the tried wife that doesn't know that they're tried wife.
Exactly.
She should start a YouTube channel.
I think if Mrs. Claus started a YouTube channel throughout the year to tell us what she's up to, because it is said that Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus do go on a vacation, after Christmas, right? They go in the sun. We've all seen these pictures of Santa Claus in Bermudas. It's a thing.
Yeah. He's going to all-inclusive kind of
Yeah,
resort.
exactly. For to recuperate.
Does he go to the adult one? And I'm not talking about the swinger one. I'm talking about the adult only. Or he goes to the kid one?
That's interesting because maybe he's tired of all the kids that give him letters and all that stuff. Maybe he needs a break, so he goes to just the adult one. But that would kind of be counter who he really is as a person, right? He loves kids. He sees kids in people. So I guess he can't.
But imagine if he goes to a kid one and it's not Christmas.
Yeah, he's gonna get harassed.
Kid's gonna meet.
That's the thing, right? He's so popular, He can't go anywhere. Kids are just gonna harass him. They're gonna say, "You didn't get the right gift," or I got the right gift. Thank you, Santa. Next year I want a pony.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to Miss. Is she a submissive? Yes or no?
Yes or no. Okay. So what does she do all year? Well, she definitely takes care of their house because Santa is going to work every day with the elves and all these people. You always see her cooking, right? She makes cookies, even though Santa gets all these free cookies. So you're
so that's why
you're making
too much cookies.
There's too many cookies. Then there's the milk and all of that. Then, well, I'm guessing maybe she's sort of an HR. Maybe she manages the elves a little bit. I don't know. Maybe they are a power couple. We don't know, but we haven't seen that. So if Miss Claus is out there, she needs to write her memoir so we can know what are you doing. Because so far it looks like Mrs. Claus is really just behind the scenes. She supports Santa. That's it. So she feeds him cookies. And she makes sure he's okay. And then when he goes to do all the gifts and all that for that one night, well, she just freaks out. She's waiting for him at home panicking. that maybe something's gonna happen to him and he's not gonna come back. I feel like that's kind of a good portrait, right?
I think so. So, okay. So we decided.
Yes.
She's a trad wife.
Well, yeah, so that's okay. So for trad wife, what's a trad wife? Trad wife has her sphere, meaning her home. So Miss Claus has her home. She has like Santa's home. So she lives in the North Pole with him. Then she also has she has like the traditional division of labor, like gender roles. So she does the cooking, the cleaning, she takes care of things. She's very nurturing. She's very grandma. She's not even young, right? She's the same age as him. So she takes care of him so that he can work and deliver the toys and answer all of the... I'm sure that when he's answering all of the letters from the kids, he's busy, right? So if she wants something, he can't. She's like, I'm busy. I need to answer all these letters.
Yeah, but now with ChatGPT, maybe it's faster.
Oh.
And using cloud code, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. So maybe they have more time to rekindle a little bit, Santa and Mr. Claus. Yeah. Maybe they can have more sex and...
and make some more elves.
that would make sense. And then, so they do have kind of the same values, right? So that's kind of trad wife in that way because they both have elves. They both love kids. They both like Christmas. I mean, they're in this together. They're not separated. She works for him to be able to work in the North Pole and deliver the gifts. She doesn't go work at Starbucks. She's taking care of everything behind the scenes, sort of.
Maybe she do the taxes and all.
Probably she would do the taxes, huh? That makes sense. I mean, it might cost a lot of money to live in the North Pole. It's just very expensive up there. So that's kind of like the trad wife argument. But there's also the submissive wife argument.
Whoa.
Yeah, which would be same but different. So by being a submissive wife, Mrs. Claus would completely support Santa without arguments. Meaning, if Santa says we do this, she said, yes, Santa.
It's not yes, Master. It's yes, Santa.
It's probably yes, Santa.
It has to be yes, Santa.
I think Master would be more Krampus for that scene. And then her identity is Mrs. Claus. So she took his last name, right?
Yeah, she totally
when they got married, she took his last name. She's not like Mrs. Peabody or whatever. She's Mrs. Claus. So she's submissive in that way. And then what else we got? She never competes for the spotlight. That's true. Like we said, who is Mrs. Claus? Who's she? When was she born?
We don't know.
Where is she? We didn't even know her favorite type of cookie. Maybe she doesn't even like cookie. Maybe she's allergic to gluten.
If she's a woman and she stay at home, she's probably allergic to gluten, vegan, and all that crap. That's why she stay at home, and he needs to go to the shop all day because she's vegan.
Probably. And so they completely depend on his salary, right? Like Santa. Where's the money coming from?
I think it's the taxes.
Is it taxes?
Because Santa's probably the boss of his place.
Yeah.
So he's the one who collected the taxes.
Okay, so when the elves they go to work and all that, give him back money and all that. So he's it's a bit like a dictator.
He is totally a dictator.
Yeah. That would make sense. Plus cheap toys, all of that. Okay. What else we got for the submissive argument? Oh yeah, so she finds joys in his success. Mrs. Claus is always happy for Santa Claus in that way. So the more Santa Claus is big, the more children believe in Santa Claus, because that's a problem too, right? When children stop believing Santa Claus, not great for the magic of Santa Claus and of Christmas. So she loves that. That's why she's there at home to support him in that way. And then so she chooses that. It's like a conscious submission of choosing to be the wife of Santa Claus. She's not the wife of Justin Bieber. She's the wife of Santa Claus.
Yeah. It makes sense. It totally makes sense.
So that's the thing. We don't really know. Is she more a trad wife or is she more like a submissive wife? Or is she a mix of two? Because we don't know what they do in bed. They don't seem like they have sex, these two. They have many, many elves. Are the elves coming from them?
I don't know, but I think if we need to go there, we're going to need to explain to the kid another story that's unbelievable too.
That's a good point, Master. That's a good point. Okay. Well, there's also the thing with like, we talked about trad wives, we talked about submissive wives, but what about like, so the modern woman? What about the feminists out there? What do they think about Mrs. Claus? Like, would you write a book about Mrs. Claus to give her a bit more, I don't know how you call it, empowerment?
I like where you're going. Please continue.
Okay, master. So the thing is, like, if Mrs. Claus is not a submissive, and if she's not a trad wife, then what is she doing? Is she really running the operations in the background? Like, does she really do, like Master said, the taxes, the HR? Maybe she does all the logistics. Like, a lot of women are in logistics, like with the trucks and with the stuff, with the toys. Like, where's the inventory? I mean, maybe she's that type of woman, and Santa and her are this kind of power couple, right?
Okay, joke apart.
Yeah.
It's just that story. What do women think about that?
Mm-hmm.
Leave a comment. There's no woman watching right now. They're leaving. Okay, so what do they think they invented? Because if we agree with Santa and we agree with that story, actually, men did invented Santa Claus. It's a thing, right? So what do they think about the women? Why the empowerment thing you're saying?
The wide empowerment. Well, that I feel like that is the really interesting part, is that for me, being a submissive wife or submissive woman is exactly that. It is empowering. It is not just being like this trad wife or being this submissive wife that you stay like next to your oven and you cook stuff.
That's the trad wife.
That's the trad wife. And the submissive wife would be, the one that says yes to everything and that solely depends on her husband but doesn't have anything else. So she stays home and she doesn't have income, right? She doesn't have, like, she's doing the kids, she's doing all of these things. I think like the submissive wife has a bit more of an edge than the trad wife, traditional wife. Traditional wife would go more religious, like more traditional wife.
So the traditional wife do the store.
The what? The store?
The star.
Oh, the star. The star. Yeah. Because very religious. So your body belongs to your husband and blah, blah, blah. Make as many kids as you can. And all these things, right? Whereas submissive wives, there's of course this little edge, this little like BDSM edge in that. Whereas there is more discipline and there is more conscious submission in there. So I think personally that Mrs. Claus is exactly like me. But we haven't heard about her in that way because it's the reverse of Master and I.
Because nobody wrote a story about her.
Well, exactly.
She needs to write a book.
She does need to write a book. Because the thing with Mrs. Claus is that if Santa can do so much, it means his wife can too. Or else they wouldn't be like this big. We wouldn't know about them and all of this wouldn't happen like at Christmas. That means she has to be like contributing in some way to Christmas, or else it wouldn't work out. But most people think that when you say trad wife or submissive wife, the wife is just like doing nothing, right? She's having kids, she's making food, and that's it. And I think that is true for some women out there, but I don't think that is true for Mrs. Claus.
No, it's not.
No. What do you think?
I totally think that makes sense. It totally makes sense.
Mrs. Claus is me. So Master has the vision.
But she doesn't look like you at all.
No. Well, that's where we can go. Like we can go further. Is that she doesn't look like me in that way, but she could if Santa had chosen her younger and all that stuff.
Yeah, I would.
You would have
got all the power. You visit all the house. You can kidnap. So I'm gonna bring back that one. I'm gonna leave more gift, and I'll take. It's like the song, the song I saw Santa kiss.
Oh no, yeah, I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. So that sucks for like Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
It's like, what were you doing all night? In those 24 hours where you were far away from me. So I feel like Mrs. Claus does definitely have this submissive edge, but it is not the word that all women think of as submission. Like, the bad word of submission. Her and him have this mission. Yeah, they have the same goal. For Christmas to happen every year and for all the gifts to be delivered. Yeah, that's their goal. And so they make it happen together. And of course, Santa's the big boss. Santa's master. Like he controls everything. He's the face, he's the guy, he does all that stuff. But then Mrs. Claus, well, she does everything behind the scene for him to be able to get there and to do all these things. That does mean a bit more, I feel like a bit more cooking and stuff like that than me as a submissive, and a bit more cleaning maybe, but quite frankly, she has a lot of elves, so we're not even sure if she's really cooking or if she's really cleaning.
Yeah, because she can use the elf.
And the elves are kind of like mini slaves, right? They just work for free.
Why we don't have elves?
I don't know. But this is really like my 101 North Pole with Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. If you are against it, please leave a comment. If you have more to say about Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus's relationship, make sure to also leave a comment. You can also always listen to us wherever you listen to all of your podcasts. It's super easy. Even if you have a smart speaker, just ask for Happy Submissive, the podcast.
Is it gonna work? Can you try it?
Yeah, no, we're not gonna try it on air.
Okay,
but it
cool.
works. It works.
Okay.
They say kneel down and you'll find peace. In chains of gold you're released. A pretty smile, a silent song. Is this where we all belong? Bow your head, they whisper low. But how far down does freedom go?
If you think that all of this doesn't make any sense, that it is too fantastic, phasmagorific, and all of that, well, welcome to the Happy Submissive podcast. I mean, of course it doesn't make sense in the way that it's just like religion, right? And like Santa Claus is totally piggybacking on Christmas, which is totally religious. It's
the same story. There's a bad guy, there's a good guy, naughty list, bad, good. You know, if you stop believing in Jesus Christ when you're around 7, I guess. Not Jesus Christ. Santa.
Yeah.
I mean, why you don't stop believing in God and all this thing at the same age?
That's about the age I stopped believing.
Sense.
Yeah.
Both story doesn't make sense. I don't understand. It makes me mad.
Yes, it's very, very like skeptical things. But it's true, right? That you have all of these histories and you're like trying to piece it together, and you go through all the world, and like you go to Germany, and then you go to the Americas, and then to like this mythology, and then you're like, this is just invented by humans.
Yeah, because I'm reading the book. It's called Le Sacré, and he explained when did we invented God and why and
yeah,
all
the
that.
Odyssey of the Sacred.
Exactly, but this continue, but at 7 you stop believing.
Wait, with Santa, yeah, why is it like that with something that is as mythological? But we've been talking about that too. You know, the Greek mythology. Why did this type of religion did not work out, and now we call it mythology? There's too many people. It was too fantastic.
It's too many gods.
It's too confusing, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's probably why that's our theory. That's why it didn't work out. It's just too confusing to many people. Well, Santa's a bit the same thing, right? It's not believable enough.
Imagine the United States. Instead of in God we trust, in Santa we trust.
Well,
it's the same thing.
Well, that's exactly the movie 34th Street. That's exactly the movie. So the movie was on 34th Street that the little girl, she kind of like starts believing that this is the real Santa. And he's the real Santa, like in the movie. He's the real Santa. And he goes to trial because they're saying he's not real Santa. Santa does not exist. And so how they win the argument in the court is by showing the In God We Trust bill. And by saying exactly that, if we can put on our bills In God We Trust, why can't we trust that this man could be Santa? So see the problem?
It's the same thing.
If you have one, you have to have the other.
Yeah.
But if you have none, then you're good. You don't have to have faith and believe in things you don't see.
Is that a kid movie?
Yeah,
It's a
Miracle on
Christmas-
34th Street.
So it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It was like in black and white, the first one really
Oh, yeah.
old, and then there was a more recent one when I was like in the 90s, I think. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna do something because
Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a poll.
Okay.
Is what is the name in English? Le piège de cristal in English, which is
I don't know what that is.
with Bruce Willis. You know, he's stuck. In
Oh, Die Hard?
Die Hard. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Oh,
yes
okay,
or
okay,
no?
okay.
I want to know that.
Okay, perfect. Let's do a poll.
Because they were talking about that at the radio,
Start a poll.
and everybody was
Is
like,
Die Hard a Christmas movie? That's all. I feel like this comes back every year.
Every
year.
year. So, but we never did it.
Because it's a Christmas party, right?
It starts with a Christmas
It starts
party.
with a Christmas party, and then everything goes to like, oh my god.
So I'm going to vote right away.
Okay, you're gonna vote. Perfect. Please go vote.
I did a vote.
Oh, you did a vote?
Yeah, one vote.
Okay, perfect. Let's leave it there. So this is what we have for like trusting and believing in Santa Claus and in Mrs. Claus and in all these random people. So yes, it is fate. So it is blind. You don't see and you believe. That's how it works. So it's interesting because some people are like, oh, but you guys like you have a master submissive relationship. So what does that look like? Because like I said, I don't cook more than master.
No, I love to cook.
Yeah, so we cook together. Like even for this Christmas, even though we're not religious, as you can tell from the previous few minutes.
I can continue for hours.
Oh yeah. Well, we like to cook, right? We like to do this this I guess atheist Christmas style. So we don't have a tree, but I mean there is some folklore in the whole thing, and it is festive and there's people everywhere, and that's really nice. So we're going to make some food together. We're going to like probably have a bit of I don't know what type of wine or bubbles.
We're going to have bubbles.
Probably bubbles.
Sure, bubbles.
Probably
We need
bubbles. And it's a time for celebrations, right? It's a time to like gather, to love, to be happy. And it's just so bad that this is every year, everybody says it, but it becomes this kind of, this kind of super stressful moment. Yeah. And this super crazy, oh my God, I need to do all of this. And if you are more of the trad wife and your husband's just bringing in the money, then yeah, you do need to clean the whole entire house and to do all the food on your own or enslave some of your children. I don't know.
I never understood why every Christmas everybody's dressed up.
Yeah.
And it's not supposed to be like, parties and all that.
It's supposed to be the reverse of that. The whole point is supposed to be that you are with people you love and it's all cool. And if grandma doesn't like the pudding, well, fuck grandma. Don't eat pudding. I mean, at one point it's like, this is...
What's your language?
Beep. I mean, this is the thing. Like, aren't you supposed to be with the people that are with you and that you want to be with? And I'm not talking about blood relatives. It doesn't mean you're blood relatives that you should spend Christmas together. Some people were better off not spending Christmas with their families, me included. So
It's okay. My father left when I was 14. Every Christmas, my father was not there. He was running away from Christmas. So it's the same thing.
Exactly. So this is like, yeah, do whatever feels good to you, but don't stress out. That's not the whole point. Plus the gifts, the expensive stuff. I mean, of course, money makes you more happy. It makes you more healthy. It makes you all these other crazy stuff that are way better. Life is better with money, for sure. But can we just try to like chill during Christmas and not like overflow and not think that like our decorations are not as good as like the neighbors?
Yes.
And all that stuff. I mean, that's the whole moral of the movie The Grinch. Is that you should like come back to the sources. Yeah, be in the present. You burned the turkey, doesn't matter. Like every other restaurant is open, so just order some pizza.
Yes.
Whatever.
True, pizza.
And also, all the cooking. Like it becomes so stressful for some people. Then just order food. Don't do all the cooking.
When my father abandoned me on Christmas, I used to have another friend that got abandoned too.
Oh.
And we used to go to McDonald's. So, for me, Christmas equals McDonald's because it was open.
Yeah, it's open 24/7 often. It's open. So you go there, you do what you need to do. So Master and I still do some sort of celebration in that way, atheistic celebrations. And, well, yeah, I'm not like this type of Miss Claus type of thing in that way, in the trad wife way and the submissive wife way, in that way. But I am everything else. Like, I feel like I could totally be Miss Claus.
Because like right now, I'm just picturing Miss Claus in bed with Santa. How does she moan? this is what I have right now. I'm not sure it's good.
Well, it depends. I mean, like, yeah. I'm sure their sex life is okay. Like, the guy is fat, but he's super fit too, because he can stay awake for 24 hours and deliver all these gifts. And he shrinks, right, to go in the chimneys. So he's got some superpowers that maybe are really useful in bed.
I hope so.
I mean, maybe it's a real thing. Okay, question and answers. We still got some time for those ones. So, well, this is exactly like some of the questions that I already said, but let's see in the comment section. Does any of you have questions?
Yeah.
So far,
no comments.
So far,
people are really calm.
Yeah, because it's the holidays, the chill, they're on vacation. So, is Die Hard a Christmas movie, Master?
Yes, that is it. I voted no.
67% yes.
Oh yeah, people think it's
a Christmas. I guess it's better than a lot of the Christmas movie out there, though. It's like action. It's like this guns. There's like trying to escape a building on fire. I mean, it's like crazy.
Okay, my answer to why I clicked no. It's
okay.
not.
Yes.
If Die Hard was at Eastern.
Yes.
Would have made that an Easter movie?
Oh, yeah, just like Jesus Resurrection movies.
Exactly. That would have been better, though.
Yeah.
At Saint Valentin.
Yeah.
Or any other that would have made that? No.
Well, no, because it's not as big of a holiday, right? I think like it goes in the Christmas movie just because Christmas is huge. Christmas is like huge. Well,
because
in North America.
The movie starts with a Christmas party.
Yeah.
Just that.
Yeah.
But it's not a Christmas movie.
It's
like the movie you were talking about, 24 something.
Yeah, Miracle on 34th
That's a Christmas movie.
Yes. Even The Grinch is a Christmas movie. I mean, Die Hard, he wants to escape. He wants to live. So that's kind of cool. But is there like a Christmas moral in there? Like, is there like, oh, I love my family? Is his daughter there? What happens? Like,
do we have a Santa Claus that get traps? I mean, he needs to, save the Santa. No, it's not that.
It's not like Violent Night either. Yeah, it was a hijack, right? There's like a huge hijack. Well, we're not convincing people because it went up to 73%.
Gee.
Yeah.
Okay, next year we're going to do the same thing.
Next year, let's try to corrupt them a little bit at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do some like subliminal messages. Yeah. And then, then I think we're going to be able to have them. Because, real Christmas is movies. And that's funny because it's true that some people, you have the kids, you're on vacation, you don't know what to make them do. So sometimes you watch movies. It's easier. Yeah. Just put the kid in with an iPad or the TV or whatever.
My old master, he was going to watch a Christmas movie every year with his family.
Oh, yeah? Of the theaters?
That was his tradition, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Some people do have traditions for Christmas. You are welcome to share your traditions with us. Lester and I have started this like fun tradition and then we switched it up. We keep on switching it up. But we had this thing where we would buy each other kids' toys for Christmas because we had everything else. Like, we were like, why would we buy each other? Like, we don't buy socks. We've been together for like 11 years.
But this year, the Christmas present costs way more than, a couple of trucks on Amazon.
Totally, definitely does. Thank you for voting. I'm going to end the poll right here, right now. So, my name is Marian Delacroix, also known infamously all over the internet as Piper Blush. And well, Why Submissive Women Are Happier, the book is available in paperback on Amazon and also in Kindle if you are traveling a lot and would rather prefer the Kindle version. You can get it right now. And it's not only on Amazon.com and Amazon.ca, it's on many other Amazons out there. Oh, yeah. And if ever you see my ad on Facebook or if ever you see any of my posts, yes, on the @HappySubmissive Instagram, on Facebook, on X, make sure to reshare them. Yeah, put them in your story, help the cause, and help more people join the Happy Submissive movement. Because Master and I, well, we wish you a very happy holidays.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
And we'll see if we tune back in at random times because we are also going to take it pretty chill. I mean, it's the holidays. Everybody's doing other things.
Yeah, we're not gonna do. When is the 1st of January? The 31st.
No idea.
No,
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Yeah.
So maybe we're gonna skip that one.
Okay, we'll see. Well, that would be the 30th. The 30th was going to be Tuesday.
Yeah, so maybe we're gonna see you next year.
Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Make sure you follow, subscribe, and hit the bell. And we'll see you, or you'll hear us, in the next one.
They say kneel down and you'll find peace. In chains of gold you're released. A pretty smile, a silent song. Is this where we are?